Good morning, everybody. This is OMA, one who may a sin. Back here again for another Thoughtful Thursday. Today I want to talk about fear. I know there's a previous video in which I discussed fear, anger, and jealousy, but today I want to focus on fear specifically. I'm proud to honestly say that I'm not scared of many things. I don't fear death, insects, rodents, public speaking. I fear neither failure nor success. I might fear mediocrity, fear being normal or like everybody else, falling victim of a groupthink mentality. Might fear ignorance. I might fear not reaching my true potential. But there is one thing that I'm undoubtedly scared of, which I've become aware of as of recently when I was cooking. You ever try to make french fries? Put all the grease in the pot or pan and you heat it up, and then you put the fries in, right? I know it's like the most mundane, ordinary thing. But once the grease gets to a certain temperature, I'm actually ashamed to admit that I'm scared to put the fries in. You have all those grease bubbles, and they're hot, and when they're hot, they pop. And when they pop, hot grease gets on your hands, and it burns. So that especially happens when you put your hand close to the grease, because it's easier for the grease bubbles to splash up, and burn you. Your other option, you could throw the french fries into the grease pan, but then you risk splashing hot grease everywhere. So you're kind of between a rock and a hard place. But I've learned in my experience of cooking french fries for myself, it's easier to just put the fries in as close to the pan as possible, instead of avoiding it because you're scared, which only in turn creates something to fear, the hot grease splashing everywhere. So this brings me to my point. Fear only breeds more fear. If you're taking a walk and you're scared of a stray dog you find on the street, it's barking at you and it starts walking in your direction, what do you think is going to happen if you start running from the dog? It's probably going to chase you. So as paradoxical as it sounds, you only have something to fear once you actually fear it. My friends give me a hard time because I'm not scared of insects. Bees and wasps. I've been stung before, but through my observation and experience, if you move away too fast from the bugs, you actually kind of create a gust of wind like a vacuum, which increases your chances of being stung. Taking this to another extreme level, let's say you're a gang member, and you want to discuss terms of peace with a rival gang member. You could go greet your rival gang member loaded, rolling deep with hella homies to determine your terms of peace, or you could go solo with no weapons. Which option of the two are more likely to breed fear? Which option out of the two are more likely to bring peace? The answer lies in the beholder, but you can only have peace with others once you have it within yourself. And it takes strength to take the higher road. But somebody's got to do it. Otherwise, we only breed a vicious cycle of violence and fear. Fear begets fear, violence begets violence. The only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. We fear what we do not understand. So I'd like to challenge you, not to deny yourself of your feeling of fear, but to first recognize it, because that's the first step towards alleviating it. And secondly, learn about it, and you might find that you have less to fear than previously imagined. If you like this video or find value in this message, feel free to share it with somebody else who might find it valuable as well. Feel free to comment something that you're afraid of in the comment section below. Also feel free to like and subscribe. Do what you do, but whatever you do, do you. After all, it is what you do best. This is OMA, one who may a sin.
Secretly admire you. Wouldn't let a day be ruined just by your mood, but I'd be thankful for the